Okay, good. So we're gonna go step by step. So there are a lot of things. First of all, let me take the replay first. So you main AD carry, right? You said, I think.
No. I main support, but I used to like.
You used to main AD carry. Okay, that's good. For how long?
A very long time ago. For how long?
Yeah. Like how long have you played AD?
I played it since like the beta up until like season 7. Like
okay.
7, 8 years.
Okay,
and
that's
then
actually
I've
nice.
been playing since season 7 support, so 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
7 years.
Okay, let's talk about this. So you go for the ward early on, you go for the leash, and then you go into the laning phase. Into the laning phase, you're poking very, very well exactly when Lucian is going for the minions. I also like that you're looking to push the lane consistently and hit the minions. So this is pretty good what you're doing right here. This is very nice. You're waiting the Lucian to go for the minions and you're trying to punish based on that. What I didn't like here is that you're getting level 2, and when you're getting level 2, what should you be doing right here?
Yeah, pushing up.
So now we're level 2, so what do you do in this case?
The reason I did that is because they have a stronger level 2.
True.
And then they got level 2 at the exact same time.
True, so you're scared. That's right. They are stronger than level 2.
They would win 2v2
They
because
would
they got
win.
level 2.
They would win, exactly.
But then I saw Ezreal going in, so I turned back.
Okay, so you kind of stay like around him. You don't want to like go like this because then they're gonna focus you, but you want to stay kind of around him, of course, in case they jump on him. Okay, what should we go here? If you know Lucian and Lux, they are level 2. What are you gonna do?
There was the option to go Q, but I chose not to go Q because my W was on cooldown, which was my stupid. But like,
because you have
and I didn't expect him to go in as well, so I chose E for the poke. But I think Q might have been better if they were going for an all-in.
Exactly. Plus, look at look how slow we are here. So you're moving, you're clicking back first to move your cursor onto the leveling up the ability.
Oh, yeah.
And after you do that, then you want to walk up. Imagine.
I'm trying to practice that so hard.
Yes.
Yeah, he keeps telling me, Snixie keeps telling me.
Yes, it's not good. It's not good because in some of those kind of fights, you can buy 1 or 2 seconds with that.
Yeah,
but 2 seconds in a fight like this, it is huge.
I am practicing that, but yeah, that's one thing that I struggle with.
Okay, then you try to go on the Lux, very good positioning, the Ezreal died, perfect. And then here you wanted to recall. Okay, so tell me more about this recall.
Well, I didn't want to recall now. I wanted to like hold the wave at the start, but then because she was out of mana and wasn't pushing, I thought it was okay. Well, she wasn't out of mana, but she wasn't pushing. So I thought it was okay to go back because she was just letting the wave slow.
True.
So then Ezreal would get the wave. I would miss some of the wave.
Yes.
That's because she started then pushing when I went back.
That is.
But if she was just continuing, then
yes, that's fine. So if you see that she can't push it in time and you recall and you know you have enough time to come back in the lane and not lose the minions, that's fine. If you lose like 1 or 2 minions maximum, in general, that's fine. But this doesn't apply at level 2. At level 2, you should, if you know you're gonna be alive and you're not gonna get dove or give a free kill, you should stay because level 2 experience is crucial.
okay.
So
but in this situation, isn't there a chance that because I was so low?
Isn't there a chance to die? Well, if she walks up, you just like back off.
Auto attacks me. So.
Yeah, if you let her. But if now, what is the wave pushing?
But then when the Ezreal comes back to lane, I'll be so low that I can't do anything.
True, but Lux is also relatively low. So it's not like, okay, she's full HP, I'm low HP. Well, if she was full HP, true, maybe you can recall. But she's not that healthy anyways. So now she also used the E on the minions. I would stay there, you see? I would stay here. Because you're looking... So in general, on average, if you can recall and come back in the laning phase and they don't push, unless you're level 2, it's good. But in this specific case, the experience was very, very important. And then here you were asking me, hey, what should I... No, it was the second base where you asked me. Okay. So we analyzed the level 1, 300 recall. So the recall wasn't good. Recall.
And then I should have got a potion and swipes.
And a potion, because of course every single time on brand you go potion because you take minion damage, you take poke damage, you want to poke them, you still take damage. Like refillable potion if you can, but if not, then 1 potion. Always good. Okay, then you go into the lane. And you play fine. Right here, you like very nice positioning. You try to like poke them. The Ezreal does a goofy thing right here with his...
I just didn't expect that.
I know. Don't worry. It's okay. So sometimes they will do this. He hits his W, then he walked up. I like that you don't let him die. And then you try to go on the Lux, and then you just back off so you don't die. Well, here you followed. You didn't follow too aggressive or deep, so you don't die, but you still followed, like you tried to play around him. So this was not bad. Let's see what we're gonna do right now. So it's 4 minutes in the game, they are pushing you and you're staying. This time you're staying to get experience, which is very nice because at the moment you can just expect exactly like this you could have stayed last time as well. Max range, let's get the experience, let's chill. The same concept here applies. You do not want to recall if you know you can stay and you're not gonna get off. So here it was beautiful that you did it. Now you're playing safe, you're playing chill, we miss the W, it's okay. Okay, this is nice. And then right here, let's see what you're gonna do. So here you're helping the Ezreal push, which is amazing. And tell me a little bit more about, so what you're gonna do right now is gonna tell me if you're a silver or maybe a gold player, or if you're if you're a platinum 4 player. What is you're gonna do in the next 5 to 20 seconds. So if you're in challenger right now, if this is Faker, what is he gonna do right now?
I don't know, to be honest.
So let's recap. Enemy team is low, you poke them, it's a tough battle here, it's a war. Okay, after you do that, they are backing off a little bit, maybe they are warding, and then here you see that they are not here for like 5 seconds. 6, 7, 8, 9. Ezreal even checks the brushes. True. So what now? What should we do here?
Push up and...
True, push up, that's it, that's what you did. But after that, what should we do? After we push,
vision, go back.
Okay, we could go vision. True.
I don't have any words.
True. Let's say you had words and you can go for the vision, and they are right here and they're coming. What do you need to do after?
Just back off, I guess.
Back off? But what do you mean back off? Just go into the jungle, go in the tower, or?
Yeah, go towards Drake.
Go towards Drake? Yes, so
I mean,
you can.
We could, but like.
So in this case, you have a low HP and Ezreal has a lot of money as well. They just recalled they have 453 gold. So the worst thing that you can do is do anything else but recall. So here, while you push, this is beautiful that you pushed. The problem is that this phase checks. Here, I muted myself and I thought, okay, you're just gonna die here. Like the jungle could have been here. Then I was like, okay.
I thought I saw the jungle top lane. But...
Yes, also here, the jungle could have been here. Then the jungle could have been here as well. Or the Lux could have been here as well, like we had no information about the enemy team. Plus, in addition of that, here, even if you have the words, if you're placing the word, but then you want to recall, why should we place the word? You're wording, so you're wasting the word, and then when you come back in the lane phase, your word is a 30% duration. Why do we put the word? To just... You want to put the word while you're in the lane and pressuring. You don't want to put the word up, like you put now the word and then you recall. If you recall, go recall, get in base, get full HP, then come back in the lane and then word.
Yeah, okay.
So this was a big thing. So it's with the recall. So you see, these things are the things that you can influence. Next thing, itemization. Beautiful that probably someone told you that tier 2 boots are OP. True. The thing is, on brand, you very rarely go Ionians.
Yeah.
And usually you go Sorcerer boots, and here he opted for mobility boots, which is not fundamentally bad, because you said, oh, I want to roam, I wanna. But why are you playing?
That's because, like, as I said, I'm so used to playing like enchanters and things like that, and it's the habit of going mobility.
Yes. So the thing is, with Brand, are you gonna carry the game?
Yeah, the damage.
The damage. So let me actually show you something. So look at this, 8-10. There were more than this. There were like 10 fights. This fight, for example. Yeah. Look at this fight. So imagine you had like 50 damage more at this fight. This guy is dead and you're not gonna die. And Ezreal is never not gonna die and not waste the flash. This is one fight. Yeah. Then I think there are like 4 or 5 fights where we have...
They survive with 1 HP.
They survive with 1 HP and we get this boost. The problem is that not even when you play enchanters you should buy this boost. These boosts are very bad in the meta. Maybe if you play Blitz or Thresh or something very aggressive. If you play enchanter, you usually want to play with one guy that is strong. Maybe you have a Twitch, maybe you have a Kog'Maw, or maybe you simply have a Corki mid. So with one guy. So in that case, cooldown reduction boost is good. But the way you want to say it, on brand...
cooldown reductions too sometimes.
On brand, you kind of always want to get Sorcerer. If you can't get Sorcerer, just buy EP. And the concept is that you need to do damage. But in general, on enchanters, try to think more about what you need, not just default on tier 2 boots. For example, if you're against a Blitzcrank or an Alistar or like a Leona or a Kai'Sa Nautilus, maybe it's not good to get Lucidity, and you can get a Ruby Crystal so you can survive the roll-in. Maybe at some matchups, most of the matchups you should get boots first so you can have the movement speed to dodge the hook. Most of the matchups, boots first as a support. Again, tier 1 boots, they are good. So tier 1 boots with ruby crystal after is good against engage support. Tier 2 boots instantly is good against basically enchanters, because again you get more cooldown than them and you can outscale them. But again, the concept is that think what you're buying and think what you're buying depending on what you need. Don't default on just one item. Again, this is not a big thing. Okay.
But it can make a big difference.
It can make a big difference, because I think you could have get three or four more kills.
Yeah, and they wouldn't have got kills as well.
Exactly. Okay, this one, we were a little bit scared here, I gotta say. So now you go on the Lucian, beautifully go on the Lucian, very, very nice. You just kill this kid. I really love that. And then Sejuani is coming. Here you were a little bit scared, as you can see right now, if Sejuani is coming, for example.
Because the minion wave.
Okay, true. So you're scared of like 150 damage of minion wave when we're 1 versus 3? Or like 3 versus 1? No. Exactly.
I was worried because the Ezreal's not going to go in with us.
Okay, so...
And I'm like level 4.
So what is Lux gonna be able to do here? If the Sejuani is here and stuns her?
There's so many times in this situation the ADC doesn't follow and then we just lose.
True, but right here Lucian just died, right? And this is just 1v3. And even if the funny thing is
Definitely.
that even if Ezreal doesn't follow here, if you hit your stun, like you have Q in like 0.2 seconds, you have W, he's gonna go here, stun her, and then you W Q. Look at the situation. Like now, you should stun her right now. You should have been here. She was dead because she's stunned. Again, I like that you're not inting, as in walking up to her now, because she has the Q range and she can poke. So it's good that you stay out of range. But now the range of Lux Q is this range. This is the range of threat. You should be right here, right? You shouldn't be here because that's int. She can Q you and kill you, but you shouldn't be here. So you see, should stay in the middle, right outside of her range. So because here, look at this. Imagine we get the stun here. It's easy because then she flashed through. But what if we get the stun before she flashes?
Or get the flash earlier.
Okay, limits of AD carry, 1030. So compared to what is going to happen in the mid game, this is very little. This is like really little. And this is still not little for like gold climbing. So let's see what's going to happen here. So we go on the lane. Good. Perfect. Lucian is low. Okay, you go in the lane, you take that, good. This is nice. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do here. Okay, Zerat is mid, you're pushing. Very, very, very nice. You're warding. Okay, this is a bit greedy already. Like again, Lux can be right here, you're dead. Wukong can be right here, you're dead. Our jungle is even making a play top lane, so this makes the display even more greedy. Even more greedy. So be very careful. Wukong could have killed you. This guy is so stupid. This guy is so stupid actually. I didn't even see this in game. Like,
I remember that and then I was like, okay, I don't know. Just walked off.
Oh, this fight, exactly, this fight. Imagine you had the boots. Imagine you had the boots.
Imagine if my Ezreal didn't eat into the Lux as well.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't control it. He's a silver player, but you want to be more than a silver player, right? So
it's like I was expecting him to literally do anything because look, he was going.
Yeah, the thing is, we did so many mistakes here. Like now, what would you use if you wanna like go on the Lucian? Like now, okay, let's see. So what would you use right now? If you're Lucian right now, what would you do if you're Lucian? Let's say you wanna go on Brand. What are you gonna use first? What do you want to... So if I play Lucian, let's think about it for a second. I play Lucian and I play against a Brand. I know the Brand abilities. What am I going to try to dodge?
Q.
True. How am I going to try to do that?
With my E.
Exactly, because by dodging, maybe I'm not going to use it. So if I know that, if I can play this situation from the Lucian perspective, how do I play this with a Brand, considering that I want to hit my stun? I have two options here.
Well, you'd want to bait up to his Q and then...
True. So what do you use first? What do you use first?
Q.
So you use Q now?
No. The Lucian would use the Q.
But what should you do? What should you do right here?
E.
Yes.
E,
and then after the E?
Ultimate.
Yes, and then he's gonna panic with the dash, and then you throw the Q. What is the worst spell that you can throw now? The worst spell, not right now.
Q.
Okay, good. Q is very bad here, of course. But what the second worst thing that you could do here?
W.
You remember what he did?
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. So this is how you carry and support. Late game, when the game is over already, because we entered the early game, we can't do anything, of course. But now we can carry. Because here, imagine he was stunned. You would never die. And even here, you're safe. Remember, Lucian, you know the cooldown of the Lucian? I was wrong. It's not 20 seconds. It's 22 seconds. And then you can say, okay, he's gonna be lowered by 1.5 seconds by each ability. He has 3 abilities, so it's like 4.5 seconds. Yeah, still 17.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, it's not low. And then you can also say, okay, but what if he has cooldown reduction boots? Okay, 15 seconds. Okay, but it's still huge. So here, you can just run and save yourself, or you can try to Q, but then your champion stops, so then he had range for his Q.
Yeah.
So these are the things that you could have influenced. You know, buying the better boots is gonna kill him. Playing beat better is gonna kill him. So this is like, we kind of have to shift our mental a bit. So this is what I do as well. I see players that they always think about the AD carry, and the way I see it, no matter what, I'm trying to think, hey, what can I do better? And we can always look at those kind of things. Okay, so this is limits on AD carry. This is again itemization move. Okay, 11:30. Next move. Oh yes, I think it's let me see. So 10:30. Okay, you go for display. Sure, you take the farm from under the tower. Very, very, very nice. This is good. Then you do this. Okay, we talked about this. Then let's see how you play the sun. You take the controller. And then here we try to make something happen. Again, imagine you had the boots. Imagine you had the boots. Again, the call is bad because it's 1v3 or 2v3. We should not look to do it. We should just back off. You should just double in and run. But again, as a rule of thumb, look at this. You play this and imagine you have like 200 more damage here. You can get a shutdown, and it's a shutdown. And Lucian, he was trying to carry the game. Who's gonna carry the game? Zerat is fine, but Yasuo is 3-1. Wukong is fucking useless, and then top lane is winning. If you shut down the Lucian, I don't think Lux can carry the game against Sejuani. So big thing. Okay, 11:30. So this is still itemization. Itemization is holding you back. 30. Okay, 13. Okay, this is funny. So here we're like, oh shit, why is he pushing? Why is he trying to? I'm uncomfortable. True. And you're thinking, hey, but I'm getting exposed. He pushes. I can't do anything. But let's think about for a second. So Lux is coming from base right now with Luden Secco. This guy has Dark as well, so he's hella strong. So we really want to think about something. What do you prefer? We just push the lane. And we try to get them into the tower, and then we just back off, and then we push again the lane, and then we can get them back into the tower, and then we back off. Or you get pushed, and then obviously Lux is gonna be able to use abilities on you. So which one would you prefer?
Well, it's like not. Both of them are just not like good. Like if you push, it's okay, but like the Lucian will just jump on you, and you don't even have a way to escape. But then if you push up, they will just free poke you.
Who like how is he gonna jump on you? With E?
Yeah.
And what
he's
can
done
you
that
do?
a million times.
And what can you do? True, but he didn't play it good because he didn't use your Q.
Yeah,
if he jumps you into your face and you EQ W ignite ult him, trust me, he's gonna regret it.
Okay.
Plus what like challenger players will do here, and you can 100% do this because you're a very good player mechanically. Your camera control is by far the best camera control that I ever saw for a silver gold player. So here you should let Ezreal stay a little bit forward. You stay a little bit more back, not like this, but like this, a little bit more back. So if Lucian has the chance to jump on someone, it would be on Ezreal, and then he jumps away. So you kind of use him like a bait. You don't give him up like staying in Africa or like staying here. No, you stay kind of a bit behind, so you're able to, in case Lucian goes in and Ezreal forgets to E, you're still able to help, but not too forward, so Lucian is gonna jump on you.
Yeah.
So kind of this is the shift positioning. But again, if you have Q and he jumps, unless he has flash, like flash your Q or do like crazy faker play, it's very difficult for him to do this. So pushing is not the worst thing that he can do right here, because by pushing we relieve in terms of the pressure. You're thinking
way it's okay.
And also here, if we let them push, remember Lux has Ludens, so if you get pushed into the towers against a Ludens, it is not gonna be fun. But Ezreal right now, he can poke if he's pushing. So the fact, look at this, He's full HP with Lucian, and because of the fact that he pushes, he can get this Q. Imagine we getting pushed in. He can't get this Q. Look at Lucian. He's backing off. He's scared that we're pushing. So be careful when you're making assumption about what he's doing and what he should be doing and what he shouldn't be doing. You should.
Yeah, it's more like the fact that Wukong could come as well. And
True, but did you know right now that Wukong is 0-4-0?
Yeah.
And also we do have flash, so imagine Wukong jumps on the Ezreal, you stun him, Lucian jumps in, of course, you ulti 3 people, and then you can ask yourself, hey, is it outplayable? Well,
I just don't trust the Ezreal to do anything.
It
feels
just
like you're 1v3, you know?
I see.
But like, yeah, you're right.
Because he should just press his E, like he shouldn't do much, as in, okay, he's kiting mechanically, I mean, press E and then, plus you have your R, so if the enemy team is gonna step forward a little bit too close to you, you ult and you just go from there. Because now when we get pushed in, we're like, ah, shit. Like, look at this. We're getting pushed in. The moment when we get pushed in, we're half HP.
We're not even pushed in that much.
Yes, and they can do it even more. Okay, very important. So the rule of thumb is, even if they are doing something wrong that you think is wrong, try to play around it, because very, very often you might be wrong, or it might just be something that you can't control. Like in this case.
Maybe there's something you can do just to minimize.
Minimize. Exactly. Okay, good. Okay, at least this time you EQ'd and you didn't W. At least this time you EQ'd. And then you ulted. If you ignited, I think he dies.
Waited for the cube when he'd eat.
Yeah, like, well, he eats right here, right? So he eats. So it's okay that you use the Q. You just didn't expect the Gale first. The thing that I didn't like is the ignite, like we forgot. And same thing. Imagine you had the right boots.
Yeah.
He's just dead again. Look at this play. So this is the 4th kill that we missed because of the boots. You see, so you would have been 8 kills for, well, let's say we have some assists. You would have been 6 kills and 2 assists more.
Yeah.
So this is why when you were asking me in the late game, like, what should I do now when the game is lost? It's because, like, I wanted to say, well, the game is lost now because we didn't play it correctly until now, basically. Now there is nothing you can do because you have done some actions in the past. So these are the actions. And where there are going to be a lot of things. So 14-0-0.
At this point, I was just like, okay, well.
Okay, so 14-0-0. So you get pushed in, sure. This guy goes in, sure. We die, no problem. And then let's see. So now, okay, so let's see one thing. So with enchanters, how do you carry a game? Like with an enchanter, how do you think you can carry a game?
Oh, you just go on the most fed person and hope they don't win.
True. So you basically want to stay with the strongest person. Okay, good. That's kind of with every support, really. Now, at this point in time, you're staying into the tower with Ezreal. Ezreal that is 0-2. The thing is, you have the tower and you have experience in the lane phase. So if you just straight up roam, it's not good. So the fact that you're staying into the lane when the tower is alive is not bad with Vren. The thing is, something happens right here. They kill us in the lane phase and the Ezreal is 0-5. So now, exactly right now, this is the moment where you should be like, hey, I can't play with Ezreal, he's 0-5. The tower was the only reason why I stay into the with Ezreal, is because I want to get some experience, and if enemy team ins, I can kill them. But since the tower is not up right now and Ezreal is 0-5, I need to find someone that can play the game and carry me. This guy was 3-1. So now, if you go towards the mid lane and you play around Yasuo because you lost your tower, I will say good fucking job. Or if Yasuo is recalled, you can also pet or stop playing a little bit. But usually Trinda wants to stay by himself. But you can do that. So here, the fact that you go to mid, but then you just go to the bot lane, here, this is bad. Let him push. What is gonna, like, people are gonna flank him, sure, but he can just E away his Ezreal. Yasuo is 3-1. If you can choose, they kill Yasuo and you save Ezreal, or they kill the Ezreal and you save Yasuo, who would you choose?
Yeah.
So why
That's
are we
why
getting?
I went to mid, but he let it push, and then I was like, if I go there, I can get caught out
On
by
mid
like
lane?
or the enemy jungler.
On mid lane? Oh yeah, but you shouldn't really face check like this. You can stay around mid lane behind of the Yasuo. So in case Wukong goes from here to the Yasuo, you're in the tower. You have to stay literally into the tower.
Just not go the way I went, basically.
Yeah, so basically right here, I would pat mid. This is good. And here, Lucian is dead, Wukong was top lane, so you can put some vision, but some vision, not deep. Not deep, meaning that this is fine, because you had information about Zerat, and this. That's all. This were greedy as fuck. So here, take this, run. Okay, run, mid. So even this thing is good. What is Wukong? What is the enemy top lane? He can be here, you're dead. So you should shadow the Yasuo, basically here. The worst thing that you can do is playing with a 0-6 Ezra.
Yeah.
So this
I think that's the thing. When I placed the wards, I was like, this is greedy because there could be a Lux or anyone right there, so then I would draw.
Yes, so here we should stay with the Yasuo. So the first thing that is big is basically how you play, so recall timings, as you see. The second thing that is really big is how we play the fights as Brand.
I have a question. The other day, so I was trying to do that the other day, so I was like, I'm gonna stay with the mid lane just for a little bit. And then the mid lane ended up being like 5 levels below me.
Yes. So the worst trap that you can get in is roaming on mid lane. Either 1, staying too much there after the roam, or 2, camping into the brush and looking to get something happen, or 3, roaming at the worst possible time when you have the tower on bot lane and your AD carry needs you. So you're not staying there chilling into the tower to share XP. If you see an opening to gank mid lane, you go mid lane. Again, this is in early game, so it depends on when you're roaming. If you're roaming in 5 minutes in the game, you want to look there, and if it's a possibility, you go, you try to kill him, and if it doesn't work, you get the fuck out of bot lane. Like, you go bot fast. You don't stay there or force or that's at 5 minutes game, so you gotta roam and then run. Don't take his experience. It's your bad if you take his experience. Or now it's a different roam, because you don't want to go back to bot lane since there is no tower. You just want to shadow the Yasuo since he's the carry and he's level 10 already, so we are ready for the fight. So the rule of thumb is, when you're roaming, make sure the roam is good and look on mid lane to make sure there is something, that there's a play there. Second of all, if the play works or doesn't work, no matter what happens, just leave, don't stay. Just go back to bot lane. And then at this point in time, this is like, again, a roam that you should permanently do. Like, you should never stay with the Ezreal. Like, this is so funny actually. If your Lux and your Lucian is 4-0, of course, if you're Brand and your garbage Ezreal is 0-6, you don't stay with him. But what should Lux do with the 4-0 Lucian? Of course. So this stupid Lux, she was going mid when she should stay with Lucian, and us, when we should go mid lane, we stay with Ezreal. So it's completely randomness in this rank.
Yeah, that's what I meant, like, because I knew the Lux was going to be there. So.
Yes, but Lux should stay with Lucian, only with Lucian to...
She should, but she did.
and we should stay mid lane, because we shouldn't play with Ezreal. Yeah. So this is the reason why you lost the game. So if this is a platinum game, in the first 10 minutes, I think you already lose the game. Because Lux is gonna out roam you, kill you in the lane, and then we're not able to react on the map. We're staying with we're playing with Ezreal, and Ezreal that is 0-6 while we don't have tower. We should have just gone mid lane.
Yeah.
Okay, 14-0-0. So I think this was the play. Okay, yes, this was the roam. This is very important. Okay, so this is basically it. So recall timings, how we play the team fights as Brand, and combos, mechanics, and also where do we stay, when do we roam, who do we follow in early, mid game, and late game. So this is basically something that we're going to work on next time 100%, and it's going to be, so this is what I call macro decisions. This is super good. Oh shit. Okay, I'm also recording the session so you can actually see it if you wanna watch it again. Okay, good. So it's 15:50. You told me what to do. You can see I wrote down every single time when you asked me, because I really wanted to make it clear. In the game, I didn't want to like talk too much, because I didn't want to give you the solution in the game. I wanted to show you what you're doing wrong here, because in the game you kind of have to focus on, hey, I need to heal my fucking Q, my fucking W. Like, I can't just focus on what he says. Okay, 15:50.
Sometimes I don't trust myself as well. It's like, so I'm just like...
Yes. Okay, so 15:50. So now you're pushing. Well, at least let's get something down here, even though decision making is not good. You push this, you recall, beautiful. And after you recall, you go to the mid lane, and then you get some vision. This is good. Okay, so 1550. I think right now you ask me what do I do now. Like I think right here. Okay, let me see. Where was it exactly? Yeah, the illusion, the mid lane. So Ezreal, even if he's like 0-6 or whatever. Let's see. Is it here? Yeah, like here. If you ask me what should I do right now, what should I tell you here? Like what should you be doing right now? Let's think about it.
I have no idea. Going top maybe or.
Well, what's your job as a brand?
No, you want to do bot side.
So what's your job as a? So how do you carry a game on brand?
I have no idea.
Okay, well then let's say you carry a game on brand by protecting people. You carry a game on brand by roaming. You carry a game on brand by doing damage.
Yep.
What do you think? So it's one answer only, mostly. Of course, you can also roam with brand, and you can also
damage,
protect. Yes. So damage is like 80%. Of course, 10% is roaming. You can roam sometimes if it's good. You can protect your teammates. Why not with your Q? But it's mainly damage. Okay, so then if our purpose is to do damage and not to roam or protect like a strong carry, around who would you like to be in order for you to maximize this damage output that you want to have?
Yes.
True.
Said your name.
The answer is I want to stay with the carry. It doesn't matter if it's Yasuo or Sejuani, or usually it's a champion that can do damage. Sion is not a carry. If you play with like Cho'Gath is not, well, Cho'Gath if he goes AP, but no, Cho'Gath is a tank. Sejuani is a tank. When I think about Ezreal or Yasuo, and sometimes even the top laner, but Trinda, Yorick, Illaoi, they just want to split push. You don't want to play with them. So here you should tell me, hey, I want to stay with my carry, which is Yasuo. If my Ezreal or Sejuani are going to make a play, I want to stay near them. But fundamentally, I want to be near Yasuo because he's the strongest player in the game. And if they engage on him, I want to help him.
What would you do if there's no one on your team that's...
If there is no one on my team, I will try to think about, hey, Ezreal is 0-5, Yasuo is 0-5, Trinda is 0-5, Sejuani is 0-5. Which of those champions that are 0-5 can have a little chance to make a play? And then I would be like, hey, 0-5. So maybe I can play with the Sejuani ulti to get a catch, to get a pick. Okay, sure. Okay, but Sejuani is 0-5. Yeah, true, but she still has ulti. I mean, the champion has the ultimate. Is she gonna miss it or not? Well, we don't know, but you have a little chance there. So you see?
So in that case, you'd go for the Sejuani.
You should go around the Sejuani, yes. And well, I should say that you should stay around anyone that is aggressive. So for example, if it's 0-5 top lane, like let's say Yasuo is right here pushing. Let's say Ezreal is right here, and Trinda is top lane chilling. If everyone is 0-5, I will try to stay around Yasuo because he's the most overextended. And if enemy team is gonna go on him, maybe I can get a kill. So if everyone is stupid, bad, 0-5, or first of all, I'll try to find a carry that is useful if possible. Like maybe someone is like everyone is 0-5, but maybe Ezreal is 2-5. Okay, well, okay, 2-5 is better than 0-5, right? Or I would just try to think who is more overextended so I can play around them in the specific case. And of course, if now Ezreal is overextended, you can go with him, but then you can change it and you can go with Trinda if he's overextended. So I would try to be adaptive on the map. Or 3, I would try to think about what resources we have. Maybe we have Malzahar ulti to catch someone, Sejuani ulti to catch someone. Maybe we have a Blitzcrank top lane with the hook or something that can allow me to set up a play. But very rarely, if you have 0-5 on every lane, this also means that you lost your lane and did bad. So very rarely that should happen with brand.
What champions would you recommend though?
We have...
You said not enchanters.
Yes, enchanters are by far the worst. But if you love them, if you like them, I can't say don't play them. So I can give...
but what champions would?
So the best champions are the ones that can carry the game hard by themselves. So Brand, Lux, Zyra is... So let me see. So okay, Heimerdinger is very, very, very OP. I know you would have to love like learn him, but if you can learn him, he's fucking broken. I'll start banning him. I lose every game against Heimerdinger. Then Zyra, Lux, Brand. Those are like, let me see if I missed something. So these are the best. Don't play Zera, don't play Shaco, don't play like Morgana EP is not that good, Karma EP is not that good. Yeah, these champs are very nice. Then this is the best thing that you can do, playing champions that can actually, carry the game. Then the second thing that you can do is playing roamers. Alistar, Thresh, Leona. This is fine because if your AD carry is bad, you can still roam. Same thing with the brand. If your AD carry is bad, you can still do damage. Like, you have an option. But what do you do if you play Lulu and your AD carry is bad? You go mid. Well, true, but you can go mid. But I mean, I go mid with Alistar and you go mid with Lulu. I will do a lot more than you. So best case scenario, you play mages, champs that can do damage. Second best case scenario, you play roamers. Third best case scenario, you play enchanters. And even with enchanters, there are some enchanters that are better. Nami can carry the lane as well if you play very, very well. Zilin is OP as well. For example, there are enchanters that are good. Even Janna can work. Soraka can work. A very good Soraka can work. So it's really up to you. What you enjoy, really. If you enjoy everything, then I would say that fundamentally the best is these 4 champions: Hammer, Zyra, Lux, Brand. But again, we should play one champion because you saw that the fact that we lack experience on Brand, we miss so many kills. So if you're the player that plays like 10 champions, it doesn't really, like, you're gonna miss a lot of stuff on your champ and you're not gonna be proficient on them. So you're not gonna lose the games if you play too many champs.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to practice.
Brand is really good. We can talk about like the specific champion pool in a bit because I have it right down. Right, okay, here.
Okay.
So we have no problem. Okay, 1550, 1700 decisions. Okay, let's see. Here, why are we staying here with Ezreal? We should be with the Yasuo behind him. Ezreal can stay by himself. He can farm solo XP. In fact, you help him if you give him solo XP. He's level 9. Everyone is level 11. So we should be staying with the Yasuo. So here we shouldn't even try to help him. The vision is, everything here is not good. We should stay with Yasuo. Imagine you're right here with the ultimate. And well, with the correct items. Maybe you can make a difference. I actually think that with Ignite you can kill him and then you can even run.
Okay.
So we definitely stay too much with the S. So let me see.
The thing is, like, when I play with Snakes, he always tells me. So I'm like this habit of staying with the.
Yes, I know. You have.
That's typical ADC mains always want.
Yes, in fact, there are many patterns that help you because you played with him. Many things that help you that you don't see. For example, the word at level 1, the leash is also good. Like, you're doing a lot of things that a normal player in silver wouldn't do because you learn from him. The problem is that if you apply the rule, let's stay with the AD carry when your AD carry is like a silver player. That's bad. Of course, if you play with a challenger Smurf, I mean, sure, I will just follow him. I will just close my eyes and follow him.
Yeah.
But it's different here because this is not challenger AD carry and.
See, that's what I say all the time.
Yeah. So if you play with him, you kind of need to play a bit different. It also depends on what you play, because if you play Lulu and he plays Twitch, it's okay to still stay around him if he needs you, but usually if he's in the tower and doesn't need you can always stay mid lane. Okay, so here, like right now, also you ask me what should I do right now. Every single time I don't know what to do when I'm in this situation with bad teammates, but I guess we answered this question. Like here we should play with Yasuo because he's our carry, and we should avoid staying with Ezreal for as much as possible. And then like here we shouldn't really be in this position. And then now you join the Yasuo, which is very good because the fight is gonna be there. So this is good. Okay, so let's see how we adapt with this decision making. 2020. Okay, let's see. So you stay with Trin now. This is good. Let Ezreal be. He's gonna die. Like here you are saying, oh, Ezreal is dying. Ezreal. It doesn't matter. He's 1-8. I don't care if he's gonna be 1-9 or 1-10. I care about my big boy Yasuo for 1. I will complain only if this guy dies. Ezreal, like now, honestly, and I will show you right now, like how I think right. Like if I'm in this game, so let's see, make my pen. Like literally, if I am in this game, it's very simple for me. This is what I see. I just see, so I don't see Ezreal. I just see Yasuo and Trinda. Yasuo and Trinda. Those are my carries. And of course, if Sejuani wants to make a play, I will also see it. But on the minimap, Ezreal doesn't exist.
Yep.
He's 1-9. It's over. Of course, if he was into the tower, he needed your help, you're level 4, don't stay on mid lane. Because you're level 4, you need to be minimum level 6 to be able to do that. Or you need to lose your tower to be able to be so free to roam on the map. So if you go into the trap where you stay mid lane and mid lane is low level, this is our bet that we roam too much or at an incorrect time. And this is what I'm going to teach you next time. How to roam properly. Perfect. So this is basically it. One more thing I want to show you. So here in this position, again, Trinda is fighting and Yasuo is doing red buff. On a theoretical level, what should you do right now? I told you what you should be doing.
I don't know.
So you should play with the Yasuo, exactly. But in this specific situation, Yasuo is safe and Trinda is in a fight. So in this specific situation, you can consider staying with Trinda. So you see, I'm not saying, okay, close your eyes, follow Yasuo. No, I'm saying, okay, if Yasuo is safe, Trinda is also strong and he's fighting.
Just wasting time, right?
Exactly. So here, we can just path towards the Trinda. Okay. Very, very important. So theoretically true, we should have played around Yasuo, but no. Trinda was in a fight, we can play around him. This is how you decide. You decide first of all on who is my carry and who can carry the game. And if it's Trinda and Yasuo, you just try to follow Yasuo first because Trinda wants to split push. But if Trinda is in a fight right here and Yasuo is right here, you can always try to play around Trinda as well. Same thing right here. With the moment when Yasuo dies, what should you be thinking about right now? You should be asking yourself, okay, Yasuo died, who is my second carry? I want to win this fucking game. I need another carry now. Yasuo is dead. And this is the reason why I should still path towards top lane and play with the Trinda.
But wasn't Lux there?
You should, so just as a concept, I'm talking about as a concept, as a thought process, because I'm not necessarily, because you in the game, it felt like you're confused. Like you're like, oh shit, what the fuck? Okay, and now what now? There are 5 options. I have no idea what to do now. So this is why I'm trying to use these situations to show you the concept. So on a theoretical level, we have a carry, he dies, okay, we play the second carry. Or we have 2 carries, we go with the one that is more in danger.
Okay.
Very, very important. Perfect. And okay, let's see. We do this is very funny. Okay, we die, no problem. Like here, same thing. So now, what should we do right now?
Go towards bot side.
Exactly. Like we don't care about the Ezreal. Of course, if Yasuo was right here, and Sejuani was right here, and Ezreal was in mid lane pushing, I would path to mid lane because he's the one that is in danger. Maybe I can get something around, you know? But since Yasuo is the one that is aggressive and on the map, plus, well, first of all, you should be playing around him. You should prefer him over Ezreal anyways. But there are some situations when, as I said, Ezreal is pushing right here and Yasuo is in base here or here. In that case, you can path towards Ezreal because he's the one that is in danger. But now, first of all, you should play around Yasuo. And he's also pushing and overextending. So the fact that we path mid lane is also like not good. So here we should have been there. Imagine, you just get a kill here on Fiora. And here, you go to mid lane, which is good. By the way, the reason why this is good is so... What do you think about Yasuo right now? So is he in danger? No. So what should you be doing right now, considering that Trinda is flanking on mid lane? Your initial carry is not in danger. You can just, well, rotate because your carry is not in danger and the other carry is rotating. Also, the fact that most of your team, which is Sejuani and Ezreal, stays with you, makes this play you want to stay around them. Yeah. So this is how you decide. And the next time I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do. Very, very, very important. And I think this is the moment where you WQ. But it's fine. I'm not going to be too harsh about this one because you just need more experience. Look at this. So, I think Wukong comes here. And then you should do E, and then Q.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could have saved the Ezreal for sure here. If we stun. And then, of course, we do the montage play here.
Yeah, I meant to ignite, but I think I was out of range.
I know. Okay, good. So let's see what are the main takeaways for this one, and then let's talk with the champion pool. So what do you think are the main takeaways for this coaching session?
like items.
But okay, true. Okay, so items recall.
And then, no, like where to be on the map, who to be with.
Yes. Okay. So who to be on? Well, where to be on the map and who to be with. True. And then first one. Combos plus mechanics.
Yeah.
Like how we use the combos. Perfect. So, okay, recall time. So what do I mean combos by mechanics? So we are using too much our W plus Q combo when they are close to, well, when they are melee range to us. Again, I'm talking about Brand. Recall timings. When we have low HP and enemy recall, we have a tendency to overstay for unnecessary vision after pushing the wave. Where to be on the map and who to be with. We have a tendency to play with the 0-10 AD carry even after the tower is gone. Plus, in late game, we are not constantly aware of who is the carry that we need to follow. Itemization, very simple. We buy mobbies on Brand, so that's the problem. Okay, biggest thing is recall timings. I think this is gonna be, because it's also like a bit decision making, because you're like overextending for vision, so this can hold you back. Perfect. Okay, so these are the things. So now you said you want to improve, so you don't have a specific goal. I think for gold, what we need to work on is recall timings, and I mean, honestly, like next session, no matter what we're gonna improve from this, as long as no matter what it is gonna be improving, I think we're gonna be able to get gold 4 easily only by fixing one thing. So gold 4, you're very, very close, because your mechanics are amazing. Your mechanics are definitely platinum level, even mid platinum. Your camera control is mid platinum. The problem is that you have some fundamentals that are bronze and silver, and this is holding you back. So it's something that is like pushing you to plat, but then something is holding you back so hard. So how do we improve those mistakes? Well, first of all, it will be very, very good to have a champion pool, like a good pool. And a good pool is, I saw you actually play quite a bit, so maybe we can go for 3 champions. Usually I don't recommend 3 champions, but I can see you play a lot. So
yeah, I've been playing for like 7 years. I've played most supports, to be fair.
So now I wanted to play something that can carry. I want to play something that is an enchanter and enjoy, and I want you to play like an engage. So preferably 3 champions with different dynamics. My question is, what is the most enjoyable, fun, good support that you can play if you want to play an AP carry? Is it Brand or is it someone else?
I like Seraphim.
Okay, but Seraphim doesn't go AP, right?
Yeah, but I go AP on it.
Oh, you go AP on it?
Yeah.
I see. Oh yeah, okay, again with the mobility boots, you should go sword boots.
Yeah.
I see, Seraphim.
But I could just play Brand because I've been playing him a lot. So.
Yeah, so what if we go for the Brand as the carry, so AP carry, and then as a second champion you go like for the enchanter, you don't go Lulu, or do you prefer Seraphim as an enchanter, or do you prefer Lulu, Nami, Janna, I don't know, or something else?
The thing is, I don't really like Lulu.
Okay.
I like Lulu. I
with
can
a good
play
AD
her,
carry.
Yes, that's the problem.
I
really struggle to carry with her. So yeah, Seraphim's more of a carry.
Okay, so Seraphim. So I was thinking about getting an AP carry, getting an enchanter, and getting an engage, but this is even better. If you play Seraphim as an enchanter, but you play her AP, you have the heals, you have the stuff, you're also enjoying the game, but you can also carry the game, so that's good. Yeah. And then the third one should be an engage. What do you think is the best engage that you...
Leon. Or Nautilus on my favorite.
Okay, Nautilus or Leona?
Leona is my favorite.
Okay, that sounds good. So then Leona for engager. So these 3 champions, but mostly Brand. If you can pick Brand as much as possible so you can practice that, that's by far I think the best thing that you can ever do. So this is an important rule. So step number 1 is find a pool, like a stable, solid pool, like a 3 champion pool, not 6, not 10, not 11, and be specific with what you need to play. So these 3 are very good. Then obviously practice is important. So 30 more games on brand. We need to learn the combos.
Yeah.
Then watch the session one more time. It's gonna help you as well a lot. The VOD review. The game you shouldn't watch because I didn't want to give you all of the answers. I want to see how you would usually play so we can instantly fix them. So combos and mechanics, you're gonna improve it by playing more brand. Recall timings, you're gonna improve it by watching the session one more time. Where to be on the map and who to be with. This is what we're gonna work on after. So your job is to play more brand to improve the mechanics. Watch the session one more time and see the recall timings and where to be on the map. And then we can if you play the 30 games on brand and you're consistent mechanically, then we can start already working on fixing the recall timing.
Yeah.
So this is what we're gonna do. The nice to have things to improve faster is play more AD carry and mid lane. It's gonna help you if you play from time to time some of those roles, because those roles are by far the best roles to improve on the game. And so let me think. So camera control is good, recall time is good. What you can do is also watching. Do you like watching stuff, like watching, I don't know, pro players or?
Fine.
What you can do is like watching pro players. No matter what they play, you just watch, like whether you go on LOL 66 and you watch, like you watch supports here, Koreans, and you just watch them.
Okay.
Or you can just go replay brand. It's very easy. Replay brand and you just support.
Yeah.
Okay, you just watch this guy. I mean, this guy is not very good. I mean,
I don't know better.
I think
He told my friend to play Yumi and he trolled.
Oh, he got coached by him?
No, like he used to watch his videos and he was.
Oh, yikes. I even think that he plays his normal games on his.
Yeah, and he plays EUNE as well.
Yikes, man. Okay. Yeah, so this one, Brent, this one is good for you. Aoki is also okay. It's better than nothing. You can watch.
Yeah, Aoki,
sure.
wasn't he the Leona person?
Yeah. So it's okay to watch, but usually I would watch replays like this. I mean,
I don't know.
He's roaming a bit too much. I think you're not gonna understand why is he going top at level 2 and he's selling his items. But I mean, he can be good. The concept is that if you look at those games, just try to look at the first 10 minutes. That's all. The first 10 minutes, just to improve your recall time. If you want to watch the whole game, it's even better because you're going to be where is he going to go. Because you're going to see right here that he goes mid a lot more often than you do. He stays with the carry. He knows where to go.
Yeah, so, you used to roam a lot, but I don't think you do as much now.
I see. So it's good to watch pro players if you do have time. You have my channel, my YouTube channel?
Yes.
Because I have a lot of videos for example, and on Twitch you can watch me live and I play support every day almost. So I have a lot of videos if you like watching videos. Yeah, so this is basically what we're gonna do, what we're gonna work on for the next time. Combos and mechanics is your homework. You can work a bit on your recall timings, and once you're ready, we're gonna instantly do the session so we can fix the things. So today we worked on identifying the mistakes. Next time we're gonna start fixing the mistakes and going from there.
For those of you who are struggling winning and climbing in solo queue but are serious about getting better, I also do coaching for players that want to improve and get their gameplay to the next level. Coaching can't make you better if you just play normals and ARMS and don't like playing ranked, or you don't care about improving, you just play for fun, or let's say you just play the game for like 3 hours, maybe 4 hours per week, and that's about it. Coaching doesn't help you. Coaching can help you if you feel hard stuck, if you struggle carrying games, if you want to stop wasting time autopiloting and not learning anything, if you run into a circle for a long time, if you want to find out the mistakes that hold you back, or simply maybe you have problems with the wave management, maybe you feel lost throughout the mid game, maybe you struggle with the decision making, macro, and you just want to learn how to do it properly from a professional coach. Or let's say you have difficulties checking the enemy jungle and you die a lot to ganks, or simply maybe you just want to learn how to carry 1 versus 9 so you can actually climb and stop really wasting time. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and book your own coaching now and start improving instantly. I'll see you in the session.